Across the country, BMO Harris Bank is helping thousands of business owners pursue their vision. This is one story of a man who turned his family-owned pet food company in Wisconsin into one of the country's premier providers of specialty pet food.
Tom Neiman, I'm the owner of Fromm Family Foods, fourth generation. We make super premium, ultra premium cat and dog foods and treats. Well, in 1904, my great uncles, my grandmother's brothers were into really looking at, they wanted to raise foxes, and the finest foxes there were. So that was when the vision, the dream began.
From the science of how to raise and how to keep the animals healthy came the basis for the formulations for a really high quality dry dog food.
In 1949 was when we first sold our first bag of Fromm meal. It was one of the first nutritionally complete dried pet foods offered in a granular form or a kibbled form.
We've got about 4 different lines of pet food, the original 4-star, the grain freeze now, the gold, and the classic. What really stands out for Fromm Family Foods is the quality of the products. People really want to take care of their dogs and their cats, and so we provide them with a pet food that is very, very high quality, uses real meat, uses real vegetables.
You can just look at our track record. Dogs that are on Fromm, they have more energy, better coats, fewer health problems.
Our customer is a pet parent. In other words, they put a very high value on their pet, just like their children.
We were always growing little by little, but then once we had our new line in place, I would say about 4 or 5 years ago, we've been just growing by leaps and bounds.
Our growth had been growing at 40 to 50% a year on the brand. It became evident in 2008 we're going to be running out of capacity shortly. At that point, we had to look at different locations, at which point we were fortunate to find the site in Columbus and a willing financial partner like BMO Harris to make it happen.
Tom and the company evaluated building their own milling plant versus buying an existing mill.
You know, a lot of people were a little skeptical. I don't think Richard and I ever had a doubt in our mind that we could do this thing. I've been doing it my whole life. I don't know any better. You take what you have, you work with it, and you make something out of it. And you have to have a bank that understands that and understands that these people can do the process.
At the end of the day, it comes down to the character, professionalism, and the people that run that business.
And Steve's probably my most trusted banker I've had through the years. There's no question about that. He's been here through some of the not so brighter moments of the things I've been through, and always stuck with me completely, you know, through every single stage.
The importance of getting the Columbus plant up and running, and it allows the business to continue to grow, and it can support this 5th generation that's coming along now.
I think it's always been very important for my husband to have his children involved in the business.
Being a family business, keep it in the family, and hopefully one day being able to carry on that tradition.
It's really cool to be in a company that's been in a family for 100 years now.
I think family values are something we wish we had more of in this country. So what better than a company that actually delivers that and delivers a great product?